Welcome everyone to the Daily Wonder. We are in our hotel at Universal's Dockside. We just arrived not long ago. We're very tired, but we're ready to do HHN R.I.P. on the last day.
Yes, now we started the season by doing the R.I.P.
Yes.
HHN in Hollywood, and now we're going to end the season by doing HHN R.I.P. in Orlando.
Yes, we've never done it in Orlando. I'm really excited. Unfortunately, there's no filming in the mazes. We're going to show you guys what it's all about. I'm really excited to go inside, get some in-depth information about the mazes, get some prime seating and not wait in any lines, and see what information they're going to share with us about the mazes. We're looking forward to an in-depth experience of Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. A little bit of a bittersweet moment. I am going to miss HHN, but it is R.I.P. tour tonight, so it's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get started. Can't forget my refillable tumbler that I paid 20 bucks for 3 days, unlimited refills. It's a pretty cool tumbler too. It's got the Universal Punk logo on it. So just walked outside our hotel. The shuttle is waiting here. There is no line, so probably gonna just wait a few minutes to board and then head over to Universal for HHN. And there they are, our R.I.P. tour credentials. I love to save these as keepsakes to remember our R.I.P. tour. First one of Orlando. I'm excited. We're gonna be using these a lot tonight to get into the mazes, to get into the rides, express. It's gonna be fun.
I am excited, and you know we're not going to want to do this any other way.
No, we're definitely like they
forward.
say. Once you go R.I.P., you never go back.
Yep.
Be opening night next year. R.I.P. tour again.
We'll see.
How it goes. We made it inside. Our tour is at 7 o'clock, so we have an hour to roam around. Probably gonna go through some scare zones and then head over to our area to start our tour.
All the monsters are out already. I'm just excited to go do our tour.
Yes, one of the tour guides said all the monsters are doing free-for-all today, pretty much freestyling it since it is the last night, so really excited to see how they do. You can see they're right around us. Oh my God. Since we're going to be doing the mazes with our tour guide, we decided to come to the Insidious booth to get one of the drinks that I tried last night.
I haven't tried it, but you said that it's my cup of tea. So.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. All right, so we ended up getting the Veil of Shadows. This is the drink I was talking about last time. What do you think?
It is really good. Now, it is a really sweet drink, but not overpoweringly sweet.
Yeah.
It's like just the perfect touches of sweetness. You can't even taste the alcohol, so you know that's going to be dangerous.
And on opening day, when I got it, I actually got like a licorice, and it came in a souvenir cup. It is the last day, so they're kind of opting out of that stuff out.
I know.
Sadly, but it's still pretty
Still
good.
good. You're almost
Yeah,
done
it's
with
really
yours.
good. I was really thirsty.
I need to catch up to you.
Yeah, you got to catch up because it's the final night. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
We made our way to the Ghostbusters booth because we wanted to try one of our favorite treats we've had in Orlando. Definitely not in Hollywood.
We had to get it before it was all gone, and we're not
Yeah.
going to have them anymore. Now, I do want to say, I love Orlando's version a lot better than Hollywood's version.
They were literally making it in front of us.
Yes.
Yeah, Hollywood had it like frozen, and you can see this one, the marshmallow is actually falling off the chocolate.
I will say, though, that Hollywood is a little bit bigger than the one here,
But it's not fresh.
this one still beats Hollywood's out of the water.
Yeah, I'd rather much have this one, and we're
Yes.
finally gonna have it one last time.
One last time.
Gonna see the marshmallow melting. So it's now 10 to 7. We're gonna be heading over to La Bamba Cafe. That's where our tour is gonna begin. I think we're gonna be getting snacks there as well. I'm not sure. This is very much different than the one in Hollywood. So we've been roaming around for about an hour. We
Yeah.
got some snacks, got a drink. Hopefully we get to start our tour in 10 minutes. It's time to head inside Cafe La Bamba for our R.I.P. tour. Not sure if this is where we're all gonna meet up or maybe get some snacks. Never been in here before, so I'm kind of curious on what it's gonna be. Okay, so this is in fact where we get our snacks, and then when we're ready for our tour, we head over to the other side, which is called the Horror Makeup Show. They actually have quite a few options. They have some pizza fries, which is one of my favorites. I ended up getting some of those right here. And then also, they have another version of fries. I'm not sure what this is, but got it anyways. And then corn on the cob. Here they have like a pita bread dish, which looks really good. Not sure what it is. We're probably gonna get one of those. And then over here they have like an assortment of cheeses and crackers. A lot to choose from. Also, they have little spooky treats. They have a ghost cookie, a Mary's macaroon, and then a funfetti cake, which looks good. I'll probably get that one for dessert. You're gonna get the ghost now?
I'm going to get the ghost now. We have to get the dessert now.
Yeah, I might as well, before it's all gone. I only thought they had water, but they also have bottles of Coke. Gonna get me one of these to pair with my meal. Yeah, gonna get some tacos. Gonna get 4, 2 of each. 2. 3, and 4. Well, they took the carnitas away. Hopefully we can get some more of that. So there's some chicken tacos. All right, she put some carnitas back up, so we're gonna get some. Wow, these look fresh. One more. I don't know if she wants beans inside, so we're gonna get them on the side.
What's her name? Number one? Your friend?
And some rice.
Ariel?
Oh yeah, they got the salsas too. I didn't see this. Just gonna put these on. A little bit of chile verde on each one. Not sure how hot it is, but it looks really good.
I thought the same.
Here's our little treat haul. We got a lot, and you also got a little bag of, what is it?
It's a blood bag, so it has chicken, fries, onions, bell peppers. Just like a mixture of stuff in here.
I like the bag. It's a little bloody.
Yeah, it caught my attention, so I had to get it.
Yeah, but you can see we also got tacos, and then some like, kind of like charcuterie boards, some mixed cheeses and breads. Also got some corn, and then also my favorite, the pizza fries. The fact that we get pizza fries is like epic. I love the pizza fries, my favorite. It's definitely gonna fill us up. We can go back for more. When we're all done, we head to our tour. But the scenery in here, on top of eating this food, is just beautiful.
It's already setting the tone for the night.
Yeah, it is. The decorations, very spooky. You got Frankenstein right there. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Very cool. We're gonna walk around and I'll show you guys in a bit after I finish my food. Digging into my pizza fries. These are always a must when I come over, guys. So I'm about to try the tacos. What do you think?
I actually like the tacos. Probably one of the best tasting things on the menu that
Really?
they had.
You don't like the pizza fries? I love them. They're so good.
Other than the pizza fries.
Yeah.
But, like the blood bag wasn't that great. The corn was okay. But it's just like a little appetizer. But the tacos are really, really good.
Yeah, they have chicken and like...
Very flavorful.
Yeah, chicken and I think it's barbacoa. I'm gonna try one right now. Let's see. The barbacoa one. I got the steak, jalapenos, or not jalapenos, steak, onions, rice, beans, and chile verde. Here's a closer look at some of the props. You got Frankie here. Looks like he's got a little bit of a runny nose. And then you have this really creature-looking skull. Really cool. The lights are very dim, very spooky. You got the spooky colored banners. And then you have like this upper deck and they have some bird cages. It's pretty creepy. Look at the ceiling. Wow. I love this. I'm not sure if this is here all year round, but definitely goes with the theme for Halloween Horror Nights. It just looks very creepy, very old, antique-ish. Okay, so this just confirms the Hollywood ball theme going all around. You can see in this book, it says another fine Halloween ball, another absent husband, dated 10/31/31 on Halloween in 1931. Kind of looks like an old Hollywood building inside, right?
It does, actually.
Yeah, so like the Hollywood Hotel vibe. You got the spooky banners, the chandelier lights are flickering on and off. It's pretty cool. I like it in here.
Yeah, I
Very
love
nice.
the decor here.
You see it says concierge, and there's like a little receptionist desk. It's got a lot of old stuff on there. It's got an old typewriter, old phone, and it even says like Hollywood Hotel. It's got the luggage tags. It's got this old creepy cat and a clock. This is really cool. Probably walk around and find a bunch of cool things in here. There's like a blueprint Hollywood Hotel with this spooky lamp flickering on and off. We got this coat rack here as well. And then also this bookshelf with a bunch of other Hollywood Hotel stuff. Very neat that they did this. They did a really good job. Awesome. Get to grab one of the R.I.P. tour buttons. Only get it if you do the R.I.P. tour. You got Otis on there.
So, first of all, as you can tell, it's kind of loud out here, and it only gets louder. So if you ever cannot hear me, because not only do I look like I'm going through puberty, but I sound like I'm going through puberty, just get a little bit closer, or ask me to repeat myself, whatever you need me to do, so that you can hear everything. So what's included tonight? We're gonna get to see all 5 of our signature scare zones. All 10 haunted houses with no lines. Yeah!
Nice.
Nightmare Fuel at 9:30 with the best seats in the house. And of course, the best part, most uncomfortable coming from someone who looks like they're 12 years old, private bar stops! Yay! You guys are so excited.
I like that.
Don't worry, I'm not drinking either, so we're good. Alright, so from that point on, we gotta go over some boring rules. Feel free to let them go in one ear and out the other. As long as I say them, I don't get in trouble later. So first off, the biggest, most important rule of all time is to never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, touch my scare actors, okay? It is their job to scare you. It is their job to get up close, but they will never touch you on purpose, okay? So if you feel like you have a fight response rather than a flight response, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Whether that means in your pockets, locked together, whatever you need to do to avoid punching a scare actor in the face and ending up on a very different tour to the Orange County Police Department, where I cannot promise that their name is James, and I'll have a very different badge and probably be a lot taller than me, okay? On top of that, as we are going through our lovely event, as you've already noticed in these thinking photos already, this is a very photogenic area, and I'm always posing. So if you ever want to take any photos out there, whether it's of me or of the beautiful scenery, of our scare actors, there needs to be absolutely no flash photography under any reason, because it can hurt our scare actors' eyes as well as mess with the lovely lighting that we have put together for all of you. On top of that, there will be some areas today that we go to that are called backstage. Those are areas where you absolutely cannot take any photos or videos no matter what, because Universal is still an active production studio. We film movies, television, commercials, all kinds of stuff, as well as having broken ride parts and all kinds of crazy things behind the scenes that are for your eyes only and nobody else. You paid to be here, so don't share that with everybody else. On top of that, no photos or videos inside of the houses either. I won't see because I'll be in the front, but security's got cameras on you. They're the only people who are allowed to record, and if they spot you recording, they will hold you behind, and I will leave without you. Okay, guys, we got that. We're cool with that? Perfect. If we stop at any of those bar stops and get any of those lovely open drinks, or just in general an open drink, whether it's in a cup, anything like that, it cannot go inside of the houses. You need to make sure you either chug it or throw it away, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're not splashing a scare actor. If it has a screw on top or it closes at all, that is totally fine. That can go inside, but a little bit of a warning on those water bottles. They leak for some reason. We don't know. So don't put them upside down in your bag or anything like that. That's just a warning for you guys. So, do I have any questions on the rules? No. Yay, we're good. We're perfect. So, on top of all of that, there's going to be some areas tonight where we will be going up and downstairs. If you have any issue with that, or say you don't want to go to a haunted house, anything like that, any accommodation, no need to raise your hand in front of the entire class. Just tap my shoulder, let me know as long as it's beforehand, and I will do what I can to help you. It doesn't change where we go, just changes how we get there. Follow me. Gonna wait for me down there.
All right. Heading down to the R.I.P. entrance. We're going to be doing 2 mazes. We're going to be doing Cinema Slaughterhouse 2. All right, about to go into the Museum of Deadly Exhibits. Did it before, now we're doing it with the R.I.P. tour. I'll tell you what it's like when we get out. That was a good little run. I got a jump scare, and so did you.
They came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they did. That was a good one. I love the storyline. Kind of reminds me of the museum movie. You know which one? The Night at the Museum, I think it's called. But pretty cool. And on to Cinema Slaughter 2. Up next, Eternal Bloodlines, and then Goblins Feast right after. He gave us the stories, but we were backstage. I'm gonna show you guys back there, but we saw some scare actors, and it was pretty cool.
It's amazing to see all the different scare actors.
Walking backstage and going off limits, it's pretty neat. So we just finished Eternal Bloodlines. That was a good run. I love that one better than the one that we have over in Hollywood. The storyline works really well, and there's pure female scare actors in this one. What we just learned.
Yeah, that was
I didn't know that.
fun fact that we just learned. And now I was just in awe. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
pretty much the whole production and everything in Bloodlines is all female. It's pretty neat. You'll learn things like that when you take the tour. All right, taking a little break inside the private bar. There is a restroom area for a break, get some drinks and some AC, and then we're gonna regroup in about 15 minutes, so pretty cool.
I'm glad that we get all these little perks.
I know, right? It helps a lot because it is a lot of walking and there's a lot of people today. It's very, very crowded. I want to mention these were not included. They were an additional. I believe it was like 30 bucks for a Modelo, and you got a margarita.
Yeah, it's a margarita.
Yeah. The nice thing is we are allowed to take them inside the Nightmare Field Ontario Circus show, which we're about to see. I'm not going to be able to show you guys the show itself because I can't film, but it's an amazing show. And I highly recommend it, and I'm so happy we get to see it on its final night.
Who came to Halloween Horror Nights in 2022 and got to experience the Scare Zone Sweet Revenge? A few of us, but not all of us. Don't worry, don't worry. Back when I was playing Make Believe Tour Guide, it was my favorite Scare Zone to spiel to all of my friends and family. So I'm happy to do it again one last time for all of you guys tonight. So Sweet Revenge took place at a broken down Halloween parade where Major Sweets has been poisoning the candy, turning these costume children into candy-coated killers. It's all trick, no treat, and total mayhem. My favorite tagline to any house or zone ever. But we're gonna take it back a few days, prequel style to that epic event. And we are about to go on the very first field trip to Major Sweets Candy Factory. Yay!
Nice.
I know you're all excited to get in there, see your little killers, get a taste of childhood, but trust me, taking candy from a baby is not as easy as pie. They will come for your throats. So before you go touching any of that delicious candy, I will let you guys know that this house has what we like to call guest-activated triggers in the shape of big red buttons that you can actually press to make your very own experience inside of Major Sweets Candy Factory. Which I did.
Interesting. Can't wait to try that out.
We're gonna jump the
fun.
curb over here.
All right, heading into Major Sweets Candy Factory, and we're going to be checking out those interactive buttons. Clubhouse.
Let me get into the spirit of things and hear ye, hear ye. Welcome to ye old Torture Fair 2024. Glorious Gore hath brought itself before you with all new and improved versions of your favorite torture devices. From the Amen Name to the Iron Maiden. Excellent. This zone is going to be dominated by one of our icons this year, Sinister, who is the physical manifestation of words are hard. The physical manifestation of pain and torture and that visceral horror that we all fear. Inside of the zone, you will see plenty of lovely torture traps with our amazing actors inside. But funnily enough, those are not actors. We don't pay them to be here. They're actually festival goers just like you and just like me. So we're gonna head through this zone. I'm gonna try not to be playing inside of the Iron Maiden, and we will find out if you guys are the torturers or the tortured.
Oh, nice. Heading to the Torture Fair. Wow, the Torture Fair is very interactive. What are we doing here? Insane. Wow, we got a lot of characters out tonight.
You're getting in the way of the peasant.
So we are going through the Torture Fair Scare Zone, and there is a lot of scare actors out tonight. We've already encountered like 10 of them. They've been coming at us. They're really hitting it hard this year. Oh, you can see right there. See? They're coming right at us.
They're all over.
They're all over the place.
This is the first time that Universal has ever put American Sign Language into a haunted house before. We've taken the extra step to hire some actors who are already fluent in the language, as well as a dialect coach to help with the dialect cues from the movies for those of our actors who are not fluent in it. This soundstage is also already 98% soundproof. As you can tell, Universal is very, very loud. We film things in those sound stages all the time with the roller coasters running at all times. So we need to make sure that they are always silent. And we've taken another extra step to coating each individual room in the house with a soundproofing fabric so that each room can hold its very own distinct sound design. So, are we ready to play a quiet game?
before heading in the quiet place, we learned that the scare actors inside are also actually using sign language. Universal actually hired real scare actors that use sign language, so you'll see that when you go in the maze.
The other coast last year in California. It was my favorite house from that year over there, and we've decided, as we always do, that we can do it better. So we asked them to mail in some of that stuff, and that is exactly what we did. Our next house is Monstruos, the Monsters of Latin America. Ooh. So, in this house, we'll be meeting our new tour guide for the night, La Muerte, as he takes us to the Cementerio de los Perdidos, or the Cemetery of the Lost. Latin American legends! It only gets louder.
All right, so we just got finished with Monstros of Latin America, and I have to say it was a little bit better over in Hollywood. Here it wasn't as scary in my opinion. All right, so we got a little VIP tour break. We're going to be seeing in the balcony right now. This is where the line is for, I believe, for a quiet place.
We're at the Jimmy Fallon Bar, just so you guys
The Jimmy
know.
Fallon Bar, it's pretty empty. There is a whole bar here. You can sit down, relax, enjoy the view. You can see the lines and people getting out right behind me. Pretty packed and pretty busy for a final day. But what a nice little view here at HHN 33. You're definitely going to miss it. It's a bittersweet day. But R.I.P. tour has been awesome. Say we are spoiled in the R.I.P. tour in Hollywood. There is a lot of walking involved here. You get a trolley in Hollywood. We get a lot of drinks throughout the tour. Over here, there's not too many drink stops. There's 2 bars, and you do have to pay for the drinks. So we are spoiled, and I still love this R.I.P. tour, but they are both very, very, very different. Do not expect to have the same R.I.P. experience as you would in Hollywood. Still cool, still worth it. The one thing that stood out to me the most, I have to say, is that we had to get escorted to each maze. We're not able just to go on our own. Where in Hollywood, we had our own entrance line, so that was pretty cool. And over here, it's not like that. So there's a lot more to see here in Orlando, but it is a very different experience.
I would agree with you that we are spoiled in Hollywood.
Yes.
Just for the fact that we have to pay for waters and sodas
Yes.
here.
I wasn't surprised when, or I was really surprised when I found that out. I was like, wow.
I thought it was gonna be food. I was about to ask for a soda, and then I saw that you had to pay for it.
You gotta pay for drinks, but we're spoiled in Hollywood. Way different
But
experience.
Like all the little history of each maze. That's what I'm loving.
This is our 33rd year of Halloween Horror Nights. We started way back in 1991 as Fright Nights, and throughout those years, we had something that we think is a little bit iconic. We would have characters that would host the event called icons. But it wasn't until the year 2000 that we would have our very first original icon, Jack the Clown. He's super popular, he's been around the event for a multitude of years, but since his initial debut, we have since had 14 brand new original icons over the past 3 years. Now, this is the first year that we have ever had 2 icons host the event at the same time. And I'm not talking the storyteller and Jack teaming up. No, these are 2 brand new icons cut from the same cloth, Sinister and Surreal. You see, they spell their names with 3s for the E's because they're edgy and quirky like that. But they are both representations of different types of horror that we create in the world. So first, we met her earlier, is Sinister, a physical representation of that visceral, physical pain and torture that we might have seen in Torture Fair. Second is Surreal, who is that psychological terror that we all find in the deepest, darkest shadows of our minds. In this scare zone duality of fear, you can sometimes find them up on the giant truss is the word I was looking for, up there talking to the guests below with all of their minions with chainsaws, pointing you in the directions of each of their zones, creating a duality of fear. So follow me. Trust.
I believe that is Surreal. Wow.